What's up, everybody, man? This is Chris from That Square Sports. Check this out. Look, ladies and gentlemen, NFL is right around the corner. The season is beginning to start. I decided to go through a couple of teams, pretty much all 32 real quick in these next few days, right before the season tries to kick off. I might not finish in time for the Thursday night game, but I'll try to do like at least about 16 a day. So just kind of stay tuned. I'm going to probably definitely hit your team up, give you what I think on thoughts, extra additions, added spots, things of that nature. First and foremost, I want to let you guys know I'm going to start with the Arizona Cardinals. They're in the NFC West. They were in third place last year. They did not make the playoffs, but they did make a lot of good roster moves throughout the season, signing A.J. Green, J.J. Watt, and also adding, of course, one of my favorite college football players that came out of Purdue, Rolando Moore, as a receiver. He's undersized, but trust and believe that boy can catch. Preseason, they look pretty decent. Of course, one win, one loss. The Saints game was canceled due to the storm going on. So to open up the season pretty much with the Tennessee Titans, I guess I should just go down the whole, if they're going to win or lose pretty much and kind of go from there. So I think they'll end up beating, I think they'll lose to the Titans. So that's one loss, right? I think they'll beat the Vikings. I think they'll beat the Jaguars. So week 4, they play the Rams at Los Angeles. I don't think they win that game. So they're coming out 2-2 by week 4. Week 5, they lose to the 49ers. So that makes them going to be 3-2. They lose to the Browns, which means they'll be, 2-4. I love the Texans. That's my team. But I'm going to be realistic with you. They'll get back on track by winning, making it 3-4. They actually surprised the Packers when the Packers come to them in week 8, Thursday night game, short week for them. I think that the Packers, somehow, some way, Aaron Rodgers has a huge dispute between the Cardinals. And keep it a buck with you, to be honest with you. The Cardinals take advantage of that. So they have their season right now at 4-4, 500. They lose to San Fran at San Fran, which makes San Fran sweeping them. Then the Panthers, they should beat the Panthers. So that makes them 5-5 again. Seahawks, they lose to the Seahawks the first time at Seattle. They have a bye week in week 12. They beat the Bears, which makes them now 6-6. Then they beat the Rams at Arizona, which makes them 7-6. They beat the Lions, which makes them 8-6. They lose to the Colts, which makes them 7-8. They beat, this is the end of the year. The Cowboys always make mistakes at the end of the year. It's what the Cowboys do, right? So they beat the Cowboys, which makes them now 9. It's 17 games this year. So that makes them 9-7 against the Cowboys. They lose to the Seahawks at Arizona. They beat the Seahawks at Arizona, which makes them 10-7. I see that the Cardinals will go 10-7 this season. Kyler Murray does have lights out, plays lights out. I don't see them making the playoffs. Definitely, I'll tell you why. With the other teams too, DeAndre Hopkins, he probably gets over maybe 600 receiving yards, maybe about a good solid, 60, maybe 50 to 60 catches this year. Rolando Moore, surprise player of the year, and probably end up taking A.J. Green's spot as the season goes on. J.J. Watt records maybe about 8 to 9 sacks. That's if they're keeping Chandler Jones. I don't know if they're going to trade him or not. Their defense is going to hold up a lot of games. They're going to be held on their defense. Kyler Murray probably ends up being a top 10 quarterback, not a top 5. I have my reasons. But looking at Arizona going in, I think they're going to be 10-7. Best of luck to the Cardinals. I hope the season turns out to be great and better than what you think. Hey, if you got any comments, concerns, or likes, drop the likes. But anyways, the comments or concerns, let me know. Hey, that's Chris and that's Square.